Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Self-Made. My name is Colt Joseph, and in this video, we are talking about the cryptocurrency XRP, created by Ripple. If you don't know what XRP is, let's let the man himself, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO, tell you.
My name is Brad Garlinghouse. I'm the CEO at Ripple. Very simplistically, Ripple is an enterprise software company selling solutions to banks for real-time settlement, particularly for cross-border settlement between banks and other payment providers. We use a digital asset that Ripple, the earliest founders of Ripple invented, called XRP. It's a very efficient, performant digital asset in terms of speed and throughput. We use that to help banks and payment providers fund liquidity, which is pre-funding that happens. And a contrarian point of view, years ago, Ripple took the point of view, and I jokingly and somewhat sarcastically say contrarian because at the time it was contrarian, at least in the crypto world, that governments aren't going to go away, banks aren't going to go away, and fiat currency is not going to go away. Yet there still is a very interesting role for digital assets to play to reduce friction, lower cost, increase speed, and improve transparency of the global financial system. So today we count about 100 banks as customers, including some very large ones like Standard Chartered, the Bank of Tokyo Mitsubishi, Santander, and a whole bunch of other banks.
All right, so there you go. You probably already know what XRP is, let's be honest. I've made a bunch of videos about it, so if you've seen my channel at all, you definitely know. XRP is hands down, in my opinion, one of the best investment opportunities of our lifetimes, along with QNT, along with pretty much any of the ISO 222 compliant coins, because we are going into the fourth industrial revolution. Whether you want to believe that or not, it is happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening right now. And you can be a part of it by investing a little bit of money and possibly getting a large return out of it. Now, XRP is so big because it is the bank-to-bank network, which is going to be partnering with or replacing the SWIFT system, which is the current system moving all the money from bank to bank, okay? It is also going to help facilitate CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. Now, every country in the world right now is currently creating their own CBDCs, and XRP is going to help facilitate that. XRP is going to play a huge part and role in the creation of CBDCs across the world. The SEC is currently suing XRP, claiming they're security even though they're not, and they are losing badly, okay? This is going to wrap up here very soon, most likely by the end of the year, or at least within the beginning of the next year. In the first couple months, the summary judgment is coming up very soon. And the partnerships that XRP is creating are massive, okay? IBM, the Federal Reserve, JP Morgan, and many, many more. Ripple is also ISO 222 compliant, which means XRP most likely is and should be ISO 222 compliant, which ISO 222 is the new banking systems, basically essentially their language that they're going to be using so all banks can be compatible with each other, okay? When ISO 222 goes live, which is in November, this is going to be massive because all the banks across the world are going to be using this new system, and there are only a couple cryptocurrencies that are compliant. Ripple, which is the creator of XRP, is one of them. Here's one big reason. This is one big reason why the SEC will never win this case. The US government is working with Ripple to build central bank digital currencies, the CBDCs I was talking about. The SEC will never be allowed to seriously damage Ripple. This is true, minus the fact that they've already costed them over $100 million in legal fees, but oh well. Ripple can handle it. They're a big company. The Digital Dollar Project will be working with crypto companies like Ripple and the digitalasset.com. Here we go from CoinDesk. The Digital Dollar Project will be working with crypto companies like Ripple and digitalasset.com on a new sandbox program to evaluate technical, business, and policy approaches to US CBDCs, central bank digital currencies.
When we talk about Jamie Dimon, we first have to recognize where he sits. He sits at the top of the global financial infrastructure. There are a few banks, of which JPM is certainly one, that make billions and billions of dollars of profit by virtue of that perch. 99.9% of banks don't make money in this ecosystem in terms of cross-border payments. Jamie Dimon makes a technical term of a shit ton of money by sitting there. So when I hear Jamie Dimon saying it's a fraud, I think to myself, well, of course he's going to say that. He's talking. And by the way, there's also people who conspiratorially, he's trying to talk down the price of Bitcoin so JPM can buy it. Like the idea that JP Morgan isn't actively working in the blockchain and Bitcoin space is not true. Frankly, I don't mind sharing. There are 15 senior JP Morgan people at Ripple's offices this afternoon. Now, unless JP Morgan's going to fire them,
does JP Dimon know that?
Apparently not. Anyway, so look, that's my thought on the whole JP Dimon thing. I do think there are people who are going to say this is, in the same manner. A very smart investor said to me, in 1997, the whole West Coast was long Amazon, and the whole East Coast was shorting Amazon. We saw how that worked out. And his point was basically, look, the West Coast is obviously bullish, and there's some that are very cynical about these things, and we'll see how it works out. On the risk factor, just very briefly, because I don't want to go on too long, but I think what we have to remind ourselves is this has to come back to utility. What problem is the digital asset solving? If it's solving a real problem and it's creating value by solving that problem, then there will be value in the token.
Okay, right there, Brad makes a huge point. Utility. Okay, utility is what is going to create value in a coin. And what problem is XRP solving? Well, bank-to-bank transfers. Have you ever tried to send money, like seriously, using the SWIFT system? It'll take 3 days sometimes and cost a shit ton just to move that money to where you want it to go. That is what the XRP ledger is going to solve. On top of it, it is literally the largest liquidity pool that exists, I believe, right now. And it can solve the entire liquidity problem that the world is having right now. So the use case for XRP is massive. The adoption for XRP, massive. The longevity for XRP, massive. Okay, all of those super bullish. Just, I'm telling you, I'm not a financial advisor, but buying XRP right now is one of the best investments you can ever make, and you definitely should. You should just load your bags up while you can, and do it right now. If you plan on buying XRP, do it right now. Do not wait, because if you wait, you will lose out. When this takes off, it's going to shoot up so fucking fast, you are not going to be able to buy in. You're going to miss out. And once it happens, there is no going back. Okay, so I'm not a financial advisor, so make your own, make your own educated decisions when it comes to investing your money, especially into the crypto market. But if you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe, leave me a message down in the comments. Let me know what you think. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm Cole Joseph. Peace.